Hey guys, happy whatever. I don't know what month it is. Um, I don't know if I'm keeping up with January or what. Currently doing a lot of stuff on my plate, so don't shoot me. But here we're going to do a video. We're going to paint because it's supposed to be therapeutic. We're going to do some Bob Ross. I don't actually have any paint, so we're going to use paint.net. You guys feel free if you guys want. You can paint along. If I will probably I'm intending on saving the image I make and then I'll upload it, so you guys know I actually did it legit. You're watching me do it, so you should know, but you know what I mean. Let's turn this the brush width up, and I'm gonna pick a random episode. One that I've not look, I've watched a little bit of this one to make sure the recording kind of works. But we're gonna pick Aurora's Dance.
Hi, welcome back.
Hi
Certainly glad
Ross.
you could join us today.
Yeah, no
I
problem.
thought today I'd do a painting that's a little bit different. So let's
Oh,
start out and have them run all the colors across the screen. While they're doing that, let me show you what I got going on up here. Have my standard old canvas
whoa.
up here, and I've taken a little piece of contact paper, cut an oval, stuck it on.
Wait.
Then we've painted the inside with black
I can't
gesso.
do. Okay,
We've
okay,
allowed the
Bob.
black.
I can't do this right now. I'm using paint.net. Sorry, we need to go a bit less concept. We'll do Mighty Mountain Lake.
Hi, welcome
Hey.
back. I'm certainly glad you could join me today. You ready to do a fantastic little painting with me?
Yeah.
Super. Tell you what, let's have them run all the colors across the screen
Okay. White.
that you need to paint along with me. And while they're
Blue.
doing that, let me tell you what I've done. I've got my old standard 18 by 24 inch canvas up here.
I don't have that.
I've
Okay.
covered it with a thin, even coat of the
Seeing
liquid white, and it's all ready to go. So, drag out your paints or pull up your easy chair, either one,
Okay.
and let's have some fun together.
Yeah.
Let's start out today with some Prussian blue.
Prussian
Good,
blue.
strong, dark blue.
Okay.
Just a little bit of it. Let me say that again. A little bit of it because it is
Oh.
very strong.
Okay.
On the 2-inch brush, let's go right up here and let's just drop in a happy little sky.
Happy little
Let's
sky.
just do a fun painting today. Start at the very top of the canvas, working all the way across, making little X's, little crisscross strokes. Little crisscross strokes. There we go.
Like this.
And by working across like that, and then begin working downward, your paint is mixing with the liquid white that's already on the canvas, and automatically your color will get lighter and lighter toward the horizon.
I can't do that.
And
so
that's
I'm just gonna
exactly
use
what we're looking for today.
Prussian blue.
Let the paint work, the canvas work. Shoot. Take life easy. Just let it go.
Another lighter one.
There we are. Now very lightly go across the whole sky. Just take out
Oh
the
my God,
brush
you're going,
strokes and
all
bring
the way
everything
down.
together.
Oh man. Okay.
Isn't that quick? We got a quick little sky.
It's like
Very
halfway
simple
down.
and easy.
Bob.
Now then, add a little more of that color into the brush.
Wait. Wait a minute.
Maybe we'll have a little water down here. Shoot, I love water.
Water.
So, maybe the water lives in our world.
Right. There's the
Oh,
sky.
I'm not sure where it's going to be. So let's just throw some blue in wherever we want water. We'll
we need
have
to
it
like a
there.
different blue.
If we don't want water, we'll
this.
paint right over it. We're not committed at this point. We can do anything that we want to do here. Any old thing. Okay.
So he's leaving like a kind of thing in the middle.
And very lightly, we'll go across the entire canvas. 3 hairs and some air. There. Now then, let's wash our old brush.
Yeah, you
We'll
watch
just
while I
scrub him off
catch
with
up.
some
I'm way
odorless
behind.
thinner. Give him a shake
I can't do that.
and just beat the devil out of him. Sometimes those brushes get away and they go zoom, clean the other side of the room. That's when you find out who your friends are. Take a little of the titanium white.
Okay.
Just pull it in one direction through the brush.
I
There,
can
get
do
a lot
that.
of color on the brush. Shoot, let's make some big old fluffy clouds that live
Okay.
up here in the sky. Tiny little circles. Tiniest little circles. There we go.
Oh, wait,
And
did
we're
you
looking
do-
for a basic shape here. Don't just throw this on at random and
Sorry.
hope that a cloud will appear. Sort of plan out what it is you want to do. There we go. Just basic cloud shapes. And don't stay in one area and keep working. Look here, if you just stay here and keep working and working and working, all you end up with is a big cotton ball.
Right.
Now I got to get rid of that. See, but if you do one of those, you do a
Whoa, you
cloud
can do
after
that?
and you're in business again. That's all it takes.
You
Okay,
just
keep
scrape
that
it
brush
off?
moving. Let them
Okay.
dance in there. Just let them play. Clouds are one of the
See?
freest things in nature.
Oh, that's
We'll
cute.
give him a friend right here.
Friend, okay.
Big old friend.
Big old friend.
There we are.
I don't have the
Other
same
side.
texture work that
And
Bob
just some
has.
very basic little shape. Shoot. Whatever you want in there. There. When we were kids, we used to look at clouds and see all kind of things. And same thing happens in your paintings. Do clouds and you stand back. A lot of times you'll see all kinds of things in there. Okay, now we're just going to use the top corner of the 2-inch brush.
Right. Okay, to mix it.
Gently blend those clouds. Gently blend them.
I don't know if I could
Just
do
here.
that.
Don't overwork them.
Do I have another fill I could use?
Don't overwork them. Now
These?
we'll lift them.
Does this work?
Give them a little fluff. There we are.
Really?
And very lightly. 2 hairs and some air. Just give them a little blend.
Oh.
Same thing over here. So give you some nice practice with clouds. They're a lot of fun to do, and they're very, very easy. Very easy.
Oh my god, look, his
his
looks so good already.
Paint so I don't have to clean it.
I think my
And
water
we can
isn't
lift
high
these
enough.
up. Make some big old floaters out of them.
Floaters.
There we go.
Okay.
And maybe in our world, shoot, maybe there's another little cloud that lives in the
What?
front here.
I can't do that.
When you can do these clouds and make just layer after layer of them, but do the one that's farthest away first and work forward, always working forward.
That's great, Bob. But you have to understand what I'm working
There
with
we go.
here.
Maybe it comes right on over here. We don't know. We don't know. Today I'd like to do let's do a big mountain.
Okay, I
I
can
get
do
a
that.
lot of requests from people wanting to do mountains that don't have snow all over them. Big dark mountains.
Okay.
So maybe we'll try one of those today.
Is that grey, Bob?
And if
Sorry, yeah,
painting
finish
develops out of it,
those.
that's even better. But I'm really interested in showing you how to do a mountain today. So let's do that.
Sorry, I need to this is recording.
All right.
Yeah,
Let's start
sorry.
with Midnight Black.
Matte black.
And
Okay, I
we'll
can
put a
do
little Van Dyke brown into it.
that. I can't do
A
that.
lot of color. Pull the paint out flat. Really
Wait,
put some
black?
pressure on it. Go straight down. Cut across. Get our little roll of paint. Let's go up here. Now you
Bob.
have to make a big decision real quick today.
Whoa.
Where's your mountain going to live? Maybe in our world. There it is.
Here.
Comes right down here. Wherever you want it.
Well, that's like a kind of.
Shoot, just drop it in. Just really push that paint in there. Maybe it goes over here, comes down. There.
Okay, just we'll make it the
And
brush
all we're
size a
looking
bit
for
smaller.
right now is just a basic, very basic shape. All we're concerned with. We're really pushing that paint in there. This is just Midnight Black, little Van Dyke brown in it. Okay, maybe this comes over and bloop, maybe there's a little bump there.
Yeah, a bump.
Now, when you do your painting, you do it any way that you want to do it. Maybe your mountain has a totally different shape, and that's fine. Painting
This sucks.
should make you happy.
I'm sorry, Bob. I'm
There's nothing
trying.
else. It should make you happy. And if it doesn't make you happy, you're doing the wrong thing,
Yeah.
because it's fun. And if you can do things all of your life that make you happy, needless to say, you're going to be a happy person. There we are. Now then, I'll just take this old big brush and
Okay.
very gently, I'll grab some of this and just pull it. This is just pulling the paint down. Removes excess paint, makes it even so you can add more colors on top of it. That's all. There we go.
So you're going all the way down to the water here, Bob.
Just let it blend right on down here toward the base.
I can't do
Okay.
blending.
Well, we have one huge mountain today.
Okay,
Well,
you
we said
are.
we was going to do a big mountain, so what the heck? That's all right.
Okay.
That's all right. Wash the old brush
I
off.
just feel like there's a big black mark on it now.
There we are.
Okay,
There
maybe like a
we
layer.
are.
Gray. Yeah. No, it's too late.
Let's have some fun now. Let's take some white. Dark sienna. I'm using the little knife.
What's dark
Get
sienna?
that
You
little-
never.
I'm gonna put a little.
I'm not
Van
in my
Dyke
lore.
brown
My
over here.
paint lore.
But notice, I'm taking one pile of paint, dark sienna on one side and white, Van Dyke brown and white here. Now maybe over in here, we'll take some Van Dyke brown, a little black, add a little depression blue to it. I'm making several different colors.
Yeah, but I've got a color
A
wheel,
little more
Bob.
blue. We'll use that maybe for a shadow color. So we want it, oh, that's nice, that's nice. That's what we're looking for. Leave all these colors marbled. Now let me wipe the old knife off. I just wipe it on a paper towel. Now then, let's go up here, get our little roll of paint on the small knife, and let's begin picking out some of these little highlights. Touch.
What?
No pressure. No pressure at
Is
all.
this like snow you're putting
Touch
on?
and just pull. A little bit of the shadow color maybe. Right back in there. No pressure though. No pressure. Here and there we can go back with a little dark.
Like
Add
a
some
shadow.
little ridges
This.
and all kinds of beautiful little things that are happening. Sort of let your imagination go and do whatever you want. Just all types of little things happening here.
What do you mean, all types of little things?
Absolutely no pressure with a knife. If you put pressure, it's going to look like you iced a cake. There you go.
Bob.
And just barely touching, pulling him down. To our shadow color, here and there, touch, pull down. And there's always some dark shadow areas in there. You can just drop them in, blend some colors in. Boy, you can just make some of the most ferocious mountains. This is where the old mountain goat lives. He hangs out up here and has a good time.
Yeah? Sweet. I want to see
Okay,
that
maybe
mountain goat.
over in here even.
Right, does that make any
Little
sense?
things happening.
It's like, I guess, snow on
All
these
right.
bits. Slide.
Now then, go right into some straight midnight black. Let's come right up here. Maybe there's a peak it lives right there.
Oh, and like in front.
Goes maybe way up here. Comes down through there, wherever you want it. Just sort of think about all the things that live in this mountain. Shoot, tell you what, maybe there's a glacier in there.
A glacier?
Maybe there's some snow laying up there. I'm taking a little of the Prussian blue and white, mixing it together. Very little blue.
Blue, wait.
Little roll of
Yeah,
paint.
we can do that. Over this.
If you want to have a glacier, maybe, I tell you what, maybe he lives
Oh,
right on there.
that's good.
Make a decision. Drop him in. Just let him.
Oh, that looks
Just let
amazing.
him lay in there and sleep.
Like this.
There.
Oh my god.
Maybe.
How does he do that?
Down here, I don't know. And you know, when you buy your first tube of paint,
Yeah.
you get an artist license. And that license says you can do anything that makes you happy.
God, sweet.
So use that license. It's yours forever and ever. Okay.
Shit, I didn't buy any paint.
Back to our
This is
black.
free to download.
Maybe now we'll just have all kinds of little things that live right along in here. Like so, wherever we want them. Maybe that comes
What is that?
there. We don't know.
It's the mountain
We
again.
don't know. Wherever. Shoot, maybe some of that snow's laying down in here. But it's just playing games here with contrast. A lot of nice contrast going on. Maybe there's a little snow. There it is. Just think in these areas where there would be little areas that maybe the snow would fall in there and it didn't melt and beautiful things happen. Okay. And a little touch of bright red here in my color.
Red?
We get crazy, a little more of
Why
the
is it
dark
red?
sienna. But leave it marble so you have all these streaks happening, because when you pick up that roll of paint, those streaks are still in the paint. They're still in there. And we can come along in here, just change its flavor a little bit. Put a little highlight here and there. Let a little light play across there, wherever you want it.
That does look good.
Wherever you want it. Little shadow here and little shadow there. There we go.
This looks nothing like it. They look nothing alike.
And just all kinds of nice things happening. Some more of the dark over here. There. some little shadow things. Got to make those little noises. Got to make those little noises. The color in here, it plays right down through there. Just let your imagination go. You know, it's fantastic. I get so many letters from young people all across the country that are painting. And painting has opened whole new worlds to them. And it's so wonderful to hear from people. My gosh, some of them 3, 4, 5 years old. Their parents write and tell me that children have taken an interest in it, and they watch the show and they paint. In some areas, I have friends that have started painting clubs, especially in high school and in college and etc. And they get together and they paint together. And they have some Bob Ross painting clubs, and I was absolutely flattered to hear that. Absolutely flattered. And they've sent me some photographs, a little roll of paint, of some of the things that they're painting. It's unreal. It's unreal.
Oh, man.
And young people have a better imagination than I do. Boy, they can paint some of the most beautiful things. Here we're just putting in little doers wherever you want them. Maybe there's another stone here in the front. So maybe up here. Just sort of look around and see where you think a stone should live in your world. These are some rough mountains. And if you take your time, you can do some unbelievable effects like this. Just take your time and work at it, play, enjoy. That's the name of the game. It's enjoying. You really ought to enjoy what you do in life. If you do, then you'll do a good job. And I certainly enjoy what I'm doing. I spend half my life doing somebody else's thing. And
This looks amazing.
If you can ever get a job doing the thing that you like to do best, then it's wonderful. I'm just taking a clean, dry 2-inch brush and just tapping. Just tapping. I want to create a little mist down here at the base of this little mountain, big mountain.
Mist?
There.
Can't do that.
Just a little mist. And then lift gently upward. That takes out the tap marks, brings it all together. Over here, we'll follow these angles. Sometimes it's nice just to take the brush the same way and tap in little grassy things that just grow right up in there. And that works very well, very well. You can just shoot, maybe we can even do a little touch of it here. You can take a little green, a yellow ochre or something. It doesn't matter. Tap a little color in there. I just want to show you how. I'm not really going to do much of it, but you can see, just follow the angles and go right on up.
Okay.
And you can have grass growing all down here at the foots of your mountain. And that's very pretty and very effective. Okay. That's enough of that. Let me wash the old brush just to show you how to do that. There we are. Maybe back here, let's have some fun. Shoot. We take some black, Prussian blue, Van Dyke brown, there's some crimson, maybe a little sap green, whatever you got.
Mix it all together.
Just mix it up, as long as it's dark. Okay, let me wipe my knife off here. We just wipe this knife on old paper towel. Okay, find the fan brush. Maybe back here in the back, maybe there's some little trees live back here.
Okay.
Just drop some of those in. And this is one of the easiest ways to make the indication of a lot of little trees far away. Just take the brush and tap downward. See? That's all there is to it. You can make a whole forest in a second here. There we go. And we're just looking for basic, very basic shapes. These are too far away to have much detail. Now, sometimes, here's a problem that happens. You'll make them like this, and it begins looking like a fence. If that should happen, all you do is just add a few more trees. Just fill that in. If they get too far apart, they look like a fence. And you can either add a few more trees or put wire on it, either way. whatever. If you want a fence, then that's what you ought to have.
Oh, you got all the way
Sometimes maybe
across.
you want one there.
Oh my god.
All right. Hope you got to see the show last show that we did it, or so it had Hank Snow in it. That son of a gun's a heck of a painter.
Hank.
I really enjoyed my time with him. We went to Nashville, and Annette and I did, and
Thanks. No.
painted with Hank and a couple other people from the Grand Ole Opry a couple of days. He's a lovely, lovely man.
I feel like these are too much.
Hope he sings on the Grand Ole Opry for another 50 years. Okay. Now then, I want to create the illusion down here, maybe some little trunks on those trees. So I'll just take a little white on the fan brush, grab it, lift upward, make it look like little trunks that are far, far away. If you happen to put one in there that's too light, just rub it a little bit, it'll go away.
I don't know if I can do that.
Okay. Now then, maybe back here, just use that same old color. Just going to tap in what'll end up being a little land area back there, little land. See, remember we wasn't worried about where our lake was going to be or a little pond, because we decided we could just chop off whatever we didn't want. Now's the time to do that. Decide where your pond's going to be, grab, pull straight down. Just pull it straight down. And this will be the reflection. Instant reflection. It's that easy. Then go gently and lightly across.
That's the reflecting crap.
There you are. Okay, now then, let's put some pretty things out there. Maybe this is fall, and all the beautiful colors are beginning to happen. Shoot, let's get over here in some red and Indian yellow. Make this one with a lot of red in it. But when you do it, you make it with any color that you want. I'm just in a mood today to do some beautiful colors, some nice bright colors. It's a fantastic day. It's a good day to be alive. Come to think of it, every day's a good day to be alive.
Yeah.
There we are. Just tap him. Okay. Maybe we'll come over on this side. Just drop in a few more little things. Now think about the lay of the land. It begins getting very important. Ooh, beautiful red color there. In Alaska, we have a lot of mountains like this, and in the fall, the colors will change, and you have all the oranges and yellows and red. Looks like a painter went crazy, and his palette spilled all over the landscape. And I've never seen such things as Alaska has in the autumn. The colors are absolutely spectacular. A little bit here and there. Okay.
I feel like back here needs
Now then, let's take a little bit of Van Dyke brown. Let's just scrub a little dirt down here at the bottom. Just really scrubbing that in. There we go. A little bit of the liquid white on the knife. And with that, let's just put a little water line in, just to break it up. There we go. All right. Tell you what, let's do. Maybe back here, maybe there's some bigger evergreens. We'll just take the fan brush, go right into that color. A lot of paint in the bristles. Let's go right up here.
Up where?
Maybe there lives in our world. Maybe there's an evergreen lives there. Just sort of look around in your painting, because each painting is different. Each painting is different. Just put them in and go with them wherever you want them. Wherever. Let's put one on the other side. What the heck? Right there. There he is.
Oh, he's big.
There he is. Now then, maybe down in here there's some, I'll tell you what, let's do. Let's put some, yep, right along here.
Oh,
Let's just close this little pond in.
what's that?
If we had another 10 minutes on the show, there wouldn't be a pond at all. We just keep taking a little more and a little more away from it. There.
Hold up, Bob.
have just a skinny little pond out there. Just enough to be very pretty. Okay, we can come back with our nice highlight colors, our fall colors, the ochres and yellows and the bright red. Let's just begin putting in all kinds of little grassy things here. Ooh, there's some more of that red. I like that. It's pretty.
Okay. Some yellow.
There we go. Just decide where you want them. Drop them in. That's all. Maybe, tell you what, let's have a little bit of fun. Maybe down here in the foreground, take some liquid white, go into we'll use some cad yellow. Right over here and grab a little of the bright red. Whew, make a firecracker here. Let's go right up here. Maybe there lives a happy little bush right along here.
Oh, a bush.
A little more of the
Oh,
red.
that does look good.
Just put all kinds of little.
We use this.
Look at that.
No.
Little bush right here in
This.
the front. Maybe. Ooh, there's a nice red one. Jack Frost has hit him hard. Really thumped him. There we go. Just some little things right down here in the foreground. And in our world, maybe there lives a nice evergreen tree right there. Use just the corner of the fan brush. Work back and forth, back and forth.
That's huge.
There we are. Right down there. Shoot, that's fun. Let's have one over here. There he goes. There, back and forth.
Oh
Had a lady in class one time, she called these Z trees, like Zorro. That might be an excellent analogy, just back and forth.
Z trees.
Back and forth. I get a lot of letters asking if I still teach classes, and I really don't teach many classes anymore. We have a lot of young people that are good and tough. They can go out here and do it. I got lazy. I want to stay at home. Trunk here, a little brown and white. But we have a lot of teachers that travel around and teach, including my son Steve, that little rascal. Well, he's a heck of a painter. A little yellow, a little green. Put a little highlight on these trees, and I think we'll be about done. Come right along there. A little more sap green. That's a little too bright yet. Oh, that's nicer.
Oh yeah, you're right. That is.
Yeah, I call Steve a little devil. He's 6'5".
Whoa.
He's not so little. He calls me Shorty. little highlight on these little trees. Shoot, we got to finish painting. Really hope you've enjoyed this one. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
That mountain will give you a little challenge,
I don't think it's that
but it'll
great
teach you how to
for
use all the
yours.
equipment and to make some fantastic effects. So, until next time, from all of us here, happy painting and God bless.
Thanks, Bob. So there's Bob's, right? Here's mine. I mean, it's not. the the difference is stunning, but I mean, I've done worse. Well, there you go. If you've done your own, if you did it along with me and Bob, put it in the comments. I want to see them. If you didn't, that's fine too. But anyway, okay. Thanks for watching. See ya.